all of you, and welcome to the physics class on motion, class 9th as per CBSE syllabus. We are sharing this video for education purposes only on behalf of Ambition Vedic classes. In previous classes, what we have seen in lesson motion is how to plot a graph, how an information of motion is plotted on a graph paper on a how to with the help of a x-axis and y-axis. And then in previous classes we have studied about distance time graph. So first of all, what is a distance time graph? Distance time graph is a graph in which distance values are plotted on y-axis, the vertical straight line, and time values are plotted on x-axis, the horizontal straight line. Okay, so if the distance is on y-axis and time is plotted on x-axis and we draw a graph, so this graph then we call it as distance time graph. Okay, and we have also seen that if the distance time graph is a straight line, okay, then the motion of an object or vehicle, whichever vehicle's motion we are drawing with the help of a graph, that vehicle is in uniform motion. Uniform means what? Uniform means constant. So if a vehicle is traveling at a constant speed, the distance time graph will be a inclined straight line. Okay, but if the graph is not a straight line, it is a bent or a curved line, then the motion is non-uniform. Okay, similarly today we are going to start with something called velocity time graph. Okay, so what is a velocity time graph? First we will see a velocity time graph. So as the name suggests, velocity first and time after. That means first what is on y-axis and then what is on x-axis. So a graph in which, what is velocity time graph? A graph on which, or a plot in which velocity is on y-axis. Okay, very important. If the velocity is plotted on y-axis and time is plotted on x-axis, then such a graph is known as velocity time graph. Y-axis should have velocity and x-axis should have time. So then we call it as velocity and time graph. Then we will see also area which is under the graph. Okay, after drawing the line or a graph, whatever area is there under the graph, that always gives displacement. In velocity time graph, the area which is under the graph always gives us displacement of the object. Okay, then slope or the inclination, how much that line is tilted from x-axis. If the line is tilted or inclined very less, the slope is very less. If the line is inclined too much or large inclination is there, then that means the slope of a line is very high. So higher the inclination, higher is acceleration. The inclination of the line gives us what is the acceleration of the object or a vehicle which is traveling or which is in a motion. Very important. Then if the graph is a straight line, okay, if the velocity time graph is a straight line, that indicates constant acceleration. Okay, a straight line means what? Straight line means it has to be a little bit inclined. If the velocity time graph is a straight line but it is inclined, tilted from x-axis, then we say the acceleration is constant. Remember, from velocity time graph we obtain acceleration. From velocity time graph we can also obtain displacement. Two things. If the line is straight inclined, then the acceleration is constant. Okay, and if the line is bent or curved, then the acceleration of the object or vehicle is changing. Everything we will solve, and by solving also we will try to find out. Okay, so if in a graph velocity is on y-axis and time is on x-axis, then we say the graph is velocity time graph. Okay, area under the graph will give us displacement. Slope and inclination of the graph or a line plot gives us acceleration. If the line is straight, that means constant acceleration. If the line is bent or curved, that means changing acceleration. Okay, so we will see first example, and and we'll try to see. So first of all, let's say this is a graph. Okay, we can see here this is values on y-axis, and this horizontal line is nothing but x-axis. So y-axis is there, and x-axis is also there. So because we are studying velocity time graph on y-axis, we will have velocity. Here see, velocity is what? Kilometer per hour. Everyone has to pay attention. So velocity is on y-axis and time is on x-axis. So a graph in which velocity is on y-axis, vertical line, and time is on x-axis, horizontal line, is known as velocity time graph. Okay, and very importantly, in previous class we have discussed, uh, before drawing a graph, everyone has to write down a scale. Scale means what? Scale means 1 unit of this distance, 0 to this first line. How much is the value of that 0 to first line, like we see on our scale? So 0 to 1, and then if you see 1 to 2, that means every one line measures adds 1 value to it. So first one is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So 1 unit of a distance on x-axis is measured for time. So 1 unit is equals to how much? 1 hour. On x-axis, 1 unit of a distance is equal to 1 hour. That is what we are putting. We can also change. We can write 2, 4. We can take this as 2. So this will become 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8, like that also. But here what it is? Here 1 unit is given a value of 1 hour. So 1 hour and plus 1 hour is 2 hour. 2 hour plus 1 hour is 3 hour. Similarly on y-axis, how much is 1 unit? So 0 to first line, you see, first line if we check, it is 5. Or 5 what? Velocity and a kilometer per hour. So 1 unit on y-axis, we are measuring it as 5 kilometer per hours, right? Now if you check this straight line, this is a graph, okay, of some vehicle which was moving. We have taken the velocity of that vehicle and how much, at what time, what was the velocity, and then we obtained this graph. Now what can we say from this graph just by looking at it? So first of all, what we have to draw is, you can check this straight line. Okay, so if you draw this line, if you see, it is cutting where? It is cutting at value of 10 meter per second, 10 kilometer per hour. Okay, so let's see what is the value of velocity at first time. At 1 hours, the velocity of time was 10. At after 1 hour, again 2 hours. After 2 hours, the speed of the velocity of the object is again 10. And then after 3 hour, it is also 10. After 4 hour, also 10. After 5 hour, also 10. That means speed or velocity is not at all changing with time. So time, as you can see, time keeps on increasing. But if we check on y-axis, this, wherever this straight line cuts, that will be the velocity. So every time, okay, the velocity of the vehicle is what? 10 meter per second. That means the vehicle is moving with a constant velocity, because we have seen with time, time is increasing in this direction. So with time, the velocity is not changing, it is always kept constant. So that means the vehicle is in uniform motion. Okay, so on velocity time graph, uniform motion line is like this. That means the vehicle is traveling with a constant velocity. And how we can check it? We can check it by drawing straight lines. If you see all the circles, if you, from the circle, if we draw the line straight, that will give us a value, right? So that means if a vehicle is moving with constant velocity, or a vehicle is in uniform motion, then in velocity time graph, the graph in velocity time graph, the graph will be a straight line. So if a graph is a straight line, that means the vehicle is moving in uniform motion, or it is moving with constant velocity. Very important. Then we also know how to calculate acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but change in velocity divided by time. Okay, so change in velocity divided by time. What is change in velocity? We can take any 2 points. You can take this point and this point, any 2 points, and find the difference, because velocity is same everywhere, so we can see here v2 will be same as v1. Okay, final velocity minus initial velocity divided by final time minus initial time. So because here velocity is same everywhere, okay, so therefore acceleration is 0. Okay,